islands clean.
We live and work in one of the most beautiful places in the world. Our quality of life, the health of our children, and the economic future of all are tied to our ability to preserve our paradise. Each of us, each and every day, benefit from our natural surroundings. But each of us also contributes to the solid waste and wastewater that the territory must contend with. Aging infrastructure and increasing demands on our solid waste and wastewater treatment facilities led to the creation of a separate agency, the Virgin Islands Waste Management Authority. This new entity was established in 2004. Since then, the authority has set a course for improving services to our residents and businesses, addressing the critical needs of the collection and disposal systems, and developing financial programs to ensure fiscal responsibility and sound management practices for years to come. The same legislation that created the Waste Management Authority called for a new funding source to help pay for the desperately needed upgrades and maintenance to the island's existing solid waste and wastewater treatment systems. The Waste Management Authority has proactively identified lines, treatment facilities, and collection and disposal systems that require maintenance, retrofitting, or expansion to meet the needs of our population.
Solid waste is moving rapidly now. We don't have nearly as many problems as we used to have.
We're improving a lot. The system is very, very old. We're constantly doing repairs. Things have gone bad over the years, over the decades.
The waste that we collect now it doesn't overflow like it used to be all over the place. And now that waste management has stepped into the picture, it's a big change, it's a big difference.
In the past, these types of activities were underfunded, resulting in leaks and spills that have such a dramatic impact on our island's beauty and environmental health. It also caused the United States Environmental Protection Agency to place the territory on what's called consent orders, meaning we must repair and upgrade our systems or face substantial fines that our population will ultimately have to pay.
Basically, in the past, when I spent 10 years working for Public Works, there had been recommendations that it separate the solid waste and wastewater function, the government separate that function from Public Works, simply because, first of all, we were in violation of EPA regulations. We had gotten to the point where we were taken to court, and a court order was issued. We were trying our best to meet the conditions of the court order schedule, and there were no funds.
The Environmental User Fee, or EUF, is the territory's way of paying for the disposal of waste generated by goods brought to the islands. The fee is based on calculations that determine the amount of waste created by a specific type of goods. It will be paid by importers like supermarkets and retail stores and local manufacturers of goods who need supplies to create them.
It is a fee that we put pennies per pound on all goods that come into the territory.
Some goods, including medical supplies, will be exempt, while others may generate only minimal fees.
The environmental user fee is a way of just also educating the public on how much waste contribution this particular product I am buying is going to have, so that maybe I can make a smart consumer choice and not buy this but buy that, because it creates less waste, it creates no waste.
Without this fee, the territory simply would not have adequate funding to maintain its solid waste system properly, leading to potential environmental disaster. The EUF will help the authority manage solid waste. The authority is also increasing the wastewater user fee to fund maintenance and improvements to its sewage collection and disposal system. A small fee will also be charged to those with septic systems. Everyone who lives and works here will enjoy a shared benefit of clean water at our schools, public facilities, and businesses.
We treat about 350 million gallons a day of wastewater and release it into the ocean that is about a mile off of the coast. The water is about 98% clean. We have to test it for fecal coliform and kill the bacteria before we release it to the sea.
Some residents may be concerned that this is just another fee, one that may or may not be really necessary. The fact is that the territory has made great strides through the creation of the Waste Management Authority to to improve services and overall environmental quality, but our work is far from complete. Independent studies have identified more than $25 million in improvements that we must make over the next several years. The environmental user fee and the wastewater user fee will ensure that the authority will have adequate funding to complete these and future improvements to better serve our community. For additional information about the environmental user fee or the wastewater user fee, please feel free to contact us at 340-774-4139 or visit our website at www.viwma.org. The Virgin Islands Waste Management Authority, preserving paradise for generations to come.
Virgin Islands.